Welcome back, family. If this is your first time, you already know what to do. Hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell and select all. That way you are notified every time we go live, every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? If you're interested in reading the website, can be reached through the description box. You can go down there, hit the link and it'll take you directly over there and you can book whatever it is that you want to book. Amongst other things, y'all. Like I say, I do have the classes for those of you who are interested in that and taking your power back. Get over, subscribe to the classes. They're going to be very beneficial in terms of just getting that knowledge in, knowing what this is all about, all right? And with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and dig into this. But I do want to say this as always, know that this is a general reading. Therefore, anything that I say may or may not resonate with you. And if it don't, that's okay. Because if it don't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it. But in any event, just know if your spiritual team has sent you here, then they've sent you here for a reason. Whether it's something that they could want to confirm with you that could have happened in the past, whether it's something that's currently going on right now in your life, or something that they want to properly prepare you for that could be about to get ready to take place in the near future. That's why we're here, family, all right? And with that being said, man, let's dig into the energy spirit. We ask that you come through and that you give clear and accurate information. And if the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we could take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you would put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? Yeah. Somebody is burdened about some type of like plans that they put together. Some that they was planning, y'all, did not go as planned. Okay. And they very burdened about this. Is given that they first frustrated, okay? Somebody could have been trying to bind you in something that you're doing. But I do feel like it's some type of spell work that they were doing with the 10 of Wands in the reverse that backfired, okay? That didn't go as planned. And it has them frustrated. I believe whoever this was most definitely trying to bind you. They wanted to bind you and cause you some type of burden. And that went the other way around. What else do we need to know? Yeah. This person is contemplating on something that they can do to gain some type. Like, I feel like whoever this is, they're working very hard. They work, or they could have worked very hard on this, y'all. They worked hard on this and they felt like whatever it is that they did was going to yield them some type of like fruit. This is what it is. Maybe some type of like land, some type of property. It's giving house some type of the hill vibe. Yeah, whoever this is, this could be a male Hierophant with the Hierophant card coming out. Meaning this could be a male practitioner. Or you could be somebody that's just held in high standards, whoever you are. And I feel like you are. You're somebody that's very, very connected to your ancestral lineage. Loved on the other side. And I feel like you're very protected over there. Yeah. But it is a male Hierophant. This person is working hard to achieve something, and whatever it is that he's working on is not going as planned, family. He may have already tried to do something and it didn't go. Yeah, this, I'm telling you, major. This could be somebody that you cut off that's in competition with you. Okay? This could be somebody that you cut off that you could like, or that could be in some type of like competition with you. I feel like this person is a puppet. Whoever they is, they're a puppet, y'all. That could be the reason why you cut them off to begin with. Somebody is a puppet. Yeah, they're trying to stop you from being successful. Somebody is trying to stop you from being successful. They don't want you to be inspired about it. They don't want you to be confident about it. As a matter of fact, they want you to have as much self-doubt about it as you could possibly have. Yeah, talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Somebody does not want you in this energy of being successful. Yeah, this could be a group of people, maybe like a cult or something. Whoever they are, they arguing and fighting about this. Okay, or this could have been somebody that you had some type of like disagreement with. Okay, and this person is just competing with you with the three. But this could be a group of people for some of y'all. Okay, it's given that they even arguing and fighting. But yeah, I feel like somebody has came to the realization out of this little crowd though that they're being puppeteered. Okay. Yeah. Somebody could have came to the realization, but it is an argument in a fight. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody, whoever you are, you in the spotlight. And this person was working hard on something to cause, what I feel like it was to cause you some type of burden. Yeah, they wanted to control your full emotion. Okay? Somebody most definitely wanted to control your full emotion. This is somebody who could have wanted you to chase them. And I feel like you know this, though. Whoever you are, you have the spirit of discernment. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's refusing to walk away from you as well. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I can't make it up. What else do we need to know here, spirit? Somebody's trying to take you out of this energy of being successful, and they contemplating on this. Okay, they contemplating on this. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody is trying to, like, I feel like this is pertaining to some type of like land or property. Somebody wants you to, you could be somebody that's single, independent, and abundant. Okay? And somebody is most definitely wanting to put you in this place where you're juggling your finances. Okay? And this is what it is that they're trying to figure out how it is that they can do. And this is somebody who traveled, y'all. They traveled to a male hierophant to see if they could get them to put you in a place to where you were struggling with your finances. Okay? And like I say, they're in competition with you. Yeah, they paid them to do some type of like moon magic. And this is being done in secrecy, y'all. I do feel like it's an argument and a fight that's being taken in place with this group about some type of moon magic. Okay? Wow. It's always competition out here for the collective. For no good reason. Yeah, I feel like it's the mom's energy. They could be looking up something. Or they could have went to some type of like practitioner to learn how it is that they could do this. With the Queen of Cups coming out. Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody saying some type of like documents, y'all. Y'all see it clear. Whoever this is, they saying some type of like documents. And this is pertaining to a Nine of Pentacles, land, property, things like that. Okay? And I don't know. It's something about a male hierophant. For some of y'all, this person could be a politician. They could be a minister or something like that. Somebody's saying some type of like documents. Yeah, and I feel like somebody is trying to figure out how it is that they could cause you to juggle some type of like new opportunity that they got coming in. I feel like this, whoever this is somebody that's in competition with you. Like I said, you somebody that's held in high standards. This could be a group of people. Notice somebody for some type of documents, and I feel like somebody was kind of like, it was two people that could have questioned this. They could have, in the background, they could have like felt like something was suspicious, so they probably could have urged whoever this other person was that was with them while they were signing the documents. And this could have been a male. Whoever y'all is, this is a male that signed these documents, y'all. Okay? This is a male. And they're suffering the consequences for this. Somebody is suffering the consequences for this. They was doing moon magic in secrecy and competition for you. They arguing and fighting because they suffering the consequences. Yeah, for some of y'all, this could be a son. For some of y'all, this could be a son. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, I feel like this son wants to come in and apologize to you. Okay? They want to come in and apologize to you. They going through like, I feel like they're in deep regret for what they did. They could be having financial problems right now. Yeah. Somebody's looking for a new opportunity, y'all, to come in. This person is in competition with you, man. And they looking for an opportunity to come in. I feel like whoever this is, they're most definitely like suffering from the actions that they took. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be, but whoever this is, they're a very cold-hearted person. And I do feel like this is about some type of like Four of Pentacles that they're trying to hold on to. Some type of like finances, like some type of land, property, so on and so forth. This could be a couple, y'all. This could most definitely be a couple and or a lover of yours that's attacking you with the Page of Wands. Well, yeah, and this is happening right now is what I'm getting, spirit. Like a wife, specifically a wife that's involved with this, y'all. For some of y'all, or a husband, talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know about this? What I just look, it's a brother energy coming out. Could be a brother, a son, somebody for some type of like documents, y'all. I can't lie. And I'm just giving like a brother or uncle, Leo, Sag, Aries energy. And they burdened about this shit because whatever it is that they did not turn out the right way, y'all. And I feel like they could have even learned something from somebody. I'm telling you, somebody, whoever this was, they was passionate about something, but somebody signed some type of papers, y'all. It could be a lot of chaos surrounding this situation, or whoever this is, they could be sending a lot of chaos towards you, being very dishonest about this situation, and they very disappointed in what it is that they've invested in, y'all. They very disappointed, y'all. Somebody is burdened right now, and I feel like it's a mother, or somebody could have went into a female practitioner to learn how it is, and this could have been an older woman, to learn how it is that they could do something to you, you know, to learn some type of like spell work or something. And I do feel like this is a brother, okay, or an uncle, a Leo, Sag, Aries energy, whoever this is, they're very jealous of you. This could be somebody that's not very loved, not very liked, somebody who is not a leader in general, somebody's not a powerful manifester. It's something about, I don't know if they connected with like a son or something like that. Yeah, but whoever this is, man, they disappointed with whatever it is that they invested in when it came to like attacking your success. And they trying to figure out how it is. And they're working hard to do this, y'all. Trying to figure out how it is that they can do something or come up with something else. Like I said, whoever this is, they signed some documents. And it was some people that was in the background that was suspect pertaining to the situation. Now, I do feel like whoever the person was that they signed the document in front of, they were very green to the situation. But some tell me that these people that was in the background, they was hip to it, right? And this is dealing with land or property. Somebody is in deep regret about this, y'all. Yeah, this is somebody from your childhood, an uncle or a brother, or multiple people from your childhood that you're shining the light on pertaining to. And this is why they in regret. Okay, somebody could be a male hierophant, a minister, or a just a male practitioner in general, somebody who's held high standards. But yeah, this person is trying to come up with a new idea on how it is that they can confuse you and or cause chaos when it comes to your second house, your finances, possessions, values. But with the four, and look, yeah, they're looking up for, they're trying to figure out how it is that they can get this done or open up a new opportunity to do this by way of spell work. Okay. Yeah, by way of spell work. And this is somebody who's in competition with you. They're suffering the consequences for their action. And they could have been doing some type of like moon magic behind the scenes, but it's given that they're in competition with you in secrecy. Just not one person, but a group of people, and they arguing. They're arguing about this. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? When I tell y'all, their wife came out again. Their wife came out again. This person is very passionate to come up, like, whoever this wife or this husband energy is with you, this is somebody who's in competition with you. Okay, and they trying to come up with something right now. They looking for a new way right now on how it is they can attack your seventh house, which deals with your relationships, intimate, non-intimate. Okay, they're very passionate about it as well. Believe me when I say it. Yup. This could have been somebody that's juggled you or somebody you juggled. Take it as a rest day. But whoever this is, they're very disappointed with something that they invested in. What else do we need to know, his spirit? They disappointed. Yeah, somebody is very stressed out too. Somebody, yeah, they trying to figure out how it is that somebody wants you to be in this energy of being stressed out with the Nine of Wands so that they can sit back, look at you, and laugh about it. I can't lie. This is what they're trying to figure out, how it is that they can do this. And they could be in deep regret about it, but this is what's going on. Believe me when I say this. And somebody wants to do it by way of sending a lot of chaos towards you. This person is very dishonest. Yeah, whoever this wife is, bro, she's working with some type of like officer, maybe like a judge, y'all. I feel like it's a judge. This could be a judge and a wife, y'all. I can't make it up. For whatever reason, I do feel like this is a judge and a wife. Judge and a wife. Yeah. And somebody is trying to figure out how it is that they can attack you. I do feel like somebody gave some type of misinformation pertaining to this as well. But yeah, it's something about this hierophant that's in deep regret for something that they was passionate about. Okay. And I do feel like whoever this is, they could have gave some type of like misinformation to somebody in the court, to a judge. But like I said, they arguing and fighting about this because they're suffering the consequences of their action. They could be suffering a lot of chaos behind the scenes, y'all. They stressed out right now about some type of moon magic that they did, and they are trying to like open up the door, trying to gain some type of new opportunity. These are people from your past, multiple people that you're shining the light on, and I feel like somebody is watching you. This is the authoritative figure that could have been watching you. Okay. Somebody could have even told somebody that you was mentally ill. Somebody could have told this judge you was mentally ill when they watching. Okay. But like I said, they could be arguing and fighting behind the scenes, but they most definitely in competition with you, trying to come up with a new idea. And this is a wife energy that's trying to come up with like some type of new idea to attack your seventh house, to disconnect you from something, y'all, to cause you an imbalance when it comes to your finances. They in deep regret because whatever it is that they've been investing in, when I say with the 7 of Wands coins, somebody has been investing in this for a long time with a male hierophant. And like I said, it was some type of documents that was signed pertaining to this. And it could have been a brother that even signed these documents, a brother or an uncle. And this was pertaining to some type of like land or property. Yeah, somebody is working very hard, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. All this be going on behind the scenes, behind your back, and you don't even know it. What else we need to know, Spirit? All this be going on behind the collective back, and they don't even know it. Yeah. Whoever this is, they was abusing magic, okay? Trying to attack your inspiration. They wanted you to not be inspired. They wanted to block your creativity and wanted you to be in this energy of being frustrated. But that's what they in. And this person was very impulsive, okay? We're doing it. And they're working hard, very impulsive, and they're taking unnecessary risks to do this. Working hard, taking unnecessary risks, being very impulsive. Like, look. Yeah. Well, some of y'all, this could very well be a son, and they want to, yeah. Tell you something about this officer. Something about this officer. I don't know. I feel like this officer is a hierophant, or they watching this male hierophant or something. And the uncle or brother, they could have seen this person. Yeah, this wife want to hold on to some type of like family assets, and they arguing and fighting, and this person is in competition with you. Now, this don't have to be your wife, or it could be for some of y'all. Y'all could be going through some type of like divorce. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Telling you, man, whoever this was, I feel like this is somebody that you hid from yourself for a long time, and you still teeter-tot with it a little bit. But I feel like pretty soon you swim with the fact of you see this person clearly, and I feel like they disappointed in some type of crossroads working that they did, and you could be shining the light on. You could be talking about spell work that these people did for you, that they were very passionate about doing, and now they arguing and fighting about it behind the scenes, y'all. Having a lot of inner turmoil. They tried to call. They wanted you to have a lot of inner turmoil, but they arguing and fighting right now behind the scenes, trying to avoid some type of like confrontation. I'm telling y'all, something's going back to these people, and there's something about this brother and this wife energy. Okay, yeah, I do feel like they was trying to cause you some type of like ending. Okay, they refusing to change as well. Okay, they were trying to end your success, but with it being in the reverse, it's not happening. They was trying to slow it down. Yeah, working with a female practitioner. An older female practitioner or a more mature female practitioner to put you to attack your 9 of Pentacles energy. Yeah, somebody was trying to attack your new beginning. Somebody didn't want you to have a new beginning. Collective, talk to me. Yeah, they wanted you to be lazy so that you would juggle your finances, you know, and you know whatever this is. They wanted you, or they were trying to slow something down when it came to this. This could be a mother, a grandmother, somebody who was doing moon magic. It's a mother energy, a baby mother. It's another group of people that's in competition with you. Talk to me, Spirit. Men lie, women lie, Spirit don't lie. Yeah, something that they did didn't go as planned. I'm telling you, whatever they did to attack your 6th house, which is your success, and something that you do for work, believe me when I say it didn't go as planned, okay? They trying to slow it down, though. They made reckless decisions. Something about this uncle. Yeah, this uncle and his wife. This could be your uncle and his wife. You have an uncle and a wife, or a brother and a wife that is attacking you. This uncle could be a Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Does not have to be. But it's a wife. They forged documents. Okay? They forged documents pertaining to, and they keeping this. This is something that's been hidden, y'all. And they keeping this away from you. Wow, they keeping this. Look, they trying to hide this from you. And I feel like they very disappointed and they would take an unnecessary risk to do something. Yeah, something about this uncle and his auntie, man. They trying to overcome some type of like situation, or they got to let go of something. Or they trying to figure out how it is that they can overcome a situation. I do feel like they're being watched. They being watched, and this is pertaining to a family set. Yeah, these people were trying to manipulate a situation, specifically like a mother, and she's suffering the consequences for this, okay? Yeah, they arguing and fighting. They trying to figure out how it is that they can avoid some type of confrontation. It's given that they stuck right now as well. They could be stuck. They travel somewhere, y'all. It could have been a son that traveled somewhere as well to get something done. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, this is lovers, okay? This could be a uncle or a brother and his wife. These are two lovers that are very disappointed, and a son. They could be very disappointed in something that they invested in, okay? And they were trying to slow you down. Working with a female practitioner, I do feel like they were being watched by the police. Yeah, trying to bring some type of like ending to your success. And they in deep regret when it comes to this now. Yep. Somebody could even want to come in and apologize, but they was working with a practitioner to bring an ending to your success. Yeah, they wanted to put you in this position to be very emotional. Like somebody's trying to figure out how it is that they can get this done. It could be this mother, or it could be that this mother is very emotional right now, y'all. There's a mother that's very emotional. She could be having mood swings and everything. Yeah, they arguing and fighting behind the scenes. Like I told you, this person is very worried about something because you shining the light on them. And they could be being watched by an authoritative figure, or a judge is watching this situation. I can't make this up. That's what this is about. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, somebody is ready to give up, okay? Or somebody, this uncle want to put you in this energy of giving up. Somebody could be feeling very drained. They were taking unnecessary risks to put you in this energy of feeling very drained. Yeah, they was attacking your strength. They wanted to control you. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to shut your mouth, but they couldn't. And I feel like whoever you are, you very little, but you're very strong, man. And I feel like whoever you are, you head over heart all the time. That could be something that you say, you're head over heart all the time, okay? So I feel like that's why they couldn't attack you, because you're very headstrong. But they did pay somebody, y'all. They paid somebody. They were taking unnecessary risks, specifically a wife. She paid somebody. Yeah, they trying to hold on to something. And they supposed to be giving you something. They got to release some type of like Four of Pentacles as well, y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, somebody was trying to put you, cause you a lot of despair, okay? They could be very discouraged about this as well, though, but yeah, somebody was trying to like make you feel like have a lack of faith when it came to this situation. They arguing and fighting about this now, y'all. They suffering the consequences for whatever manipulating situation they did to try to like discourage you by putting chaos in your life, is what I'm getting. Yeah, some type of moon magic that they was doing behind the scenes, or what they was conjuring up, or something that they was doing in secrecy is now coming to the light. And this is pertaining to some type of like fortune. Spirit is saying that this is the end, man. Okay? Whoever you are, you're about to get ready to have some type of like joy in your life, man. Yeah. It's time for you to move on, man. I mean, like, you know, see, and I'm telling you, somebody, it's somebody, these people from your childhood, they're refusing to move on, collective. They don't want to move on. And that's my thing, excuse me. I'm thirsty, y'all, and that's my thing. They don't want to move on. Trying to slow you down. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Something about this wife, man. Okay? Spirit is saying you need to have discernment when it comes to this wife, man. Okay? I feel like this wife is trying to have some type of like discernment in general. Okay? Yeah. This person, I feel like this person is trying to do something to control you. They have an agenda. Whoever this wife energy is, you need to have like discernment when dealing with this person. They could be connected to this mother in some way. Yep. Tell you, man, somebody is refusing to change, man, and they trying to slow something down. This wife, she's refusing to change. I can't make it up. And she's most definitely trying to slow something down for you. Yeah, when it comes to like some type of like fortune that you got coming in, she wants you to be very worried. Yeah, she wants you to lose opportunities. She's trying to cause you to lose out on, or a husband for some of y'all, because we're trying to cause you to lose out on opportunities. Okay. Yeah. Doing moon magic, y'all. Tell you, they trying to figure out how it is they can do some moon magic, but I do feel like they doing it on the judge. It cause this judge some type of like illusion when it comes to this situation. Okay? They're trying to like cause an illusion over the judge. Okay? Yeah, and they paid somebody in secrecy. I feel like they were being watched, y'all. What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody is trying to like cause you to miss out on opportunities, y'all. Yeah, they could have gave somebody some type of misinformation to cause you to miss out on opportunities. But behind the scene, they doing moon magic. Anyway, they paid somebody to do moon magic to bring something to an end and to cause you to miss out on some type of like new opportunities. Like I said, they are behind the scene, y'all, abusing their magic to cause you to become frustrated. Okay? To bind you as well and to prevent you from having any forward progress. They don't make no sense. This is an uncle and an auntie that's doing this. They forged documents. It's an auntie and an uncle that forged documents, y'all. And let me write this down real fast, collective. Because I feel like this is very important in terms of what's going on, y'all. Because if you go back down to the readings, you'll start to see that it is a uncle that's living in the house of yours or a auntie that's living in the house of yours. And they've been on that too. Okay? This house could have been left to you. Like, you know how people, like you could have been somebody that was that people that had a rough life. You could have been very unstable or something like that. And whoever this person is, the transition could have often came through to help you. They could have had houses that they left in, around as well. Other people could have been living in them, so on and so forth. Some of their kids could have been living in them if you weren't one of their kids. But they left this house to you to ensure that you would have some type of like stability of your own. And these people forged documents once these people transition. Not only pertaining to this, but something else. Okay? They forged documents. They forged documents. That's the energy that this is giving. That's what's going on, y'all. They out here forging documents on the collective. Behind the scenes. So I really do feel like this goes into something like that. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, somebody wanted to blackmail you, man. Okay, somebody wants you to give up. It could be like an uncle or brother. They could have been doing this magic to like blackmail you, to try to put you in the position of giving up. I told you somebody most definitely wanted to bind you. Somebody was most definitely trying to bind you. Okay? Yeah, they wanted you to take your own life, and they was taking unnecessary risks to get this done. Okay? They wanted you to do it for yourself. They were going to say, man, this person was depressed and crazy already. They couldn't take it no more, so they took their own life, y'all. That's how the game go. And a lot of times, this does be by way of magic. I tell everybody all the time, especially when I'm teaching, that spiritual work 9 times out of 10 is magic. I mean, mental illness is magic. The spiritual work that's been done. Yeah, this uncle, they forged some type of like documents in the court proceeding. This uncle and this auntie, y'all. I cannot make it up. They forged some type of like documents at this court proceeding. This uncle and this auntie. Well, spirit don't play no games, man. And they've been working with some type of like Eastern stars. Somebody is connected to a group of Eastern stars, y'all, and they trying to hold on to this. They want to hold on to whatever this family has said is going to bring them in some type of like financial stability, and they very worried about this. They're very worried about this. When I say stressed, losing sleep, depressed, they're in fear, having nightmares, y'all. They're very worried about this. Believe me when I say it. Yeah. Yeah, what did I tell y'all? Somebody did a binding spell. They could have backfired on them. Whoever this wife energy was, this could be this uncle's wife. They did a binding spell. They could have that backfired on them. Some didn't go as planned. What did I tell y'all? They wanted you to take your own life. Now they in that energy. Somebody could be very depressed, low energy, sad. Yeah. Somebody's being scapegoated, or they were trying to scapegoat you. That was their agenda, y'all. They was working against you to scapegoat you in these court proceedings to gain this work. And they was doing this behind the scene in secrecy while trying to stop you from learning about it. This is what's going on. Yeah. They were warned not to come up against you for this fortune as well. Okay. And now they paying for it. They suffering a lot of despair. Okay. They was warned out. They worked hard to do this to try to make you look lazy. Yeah, they sold their souls. Whoever this mother is, she sold her soul. This mother most definitely sold her soul. Yeah. It's a lot of gossip about this uncle and auntie right now, forging these documents. Wow, it is a lot of gossip right now about this uncle and this auntie forging his documents. Dang. They trying to avoid some type of like confirmation right now, and they suffering a lot of inner turmoil about that. A lot of gossiping. Wow. That don't make no sense, man. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all, and then whoever you are, you on the backside exposing it. You on the backside spilling all the beans. That make room for more gossip, y'all. Talk to me, spirit. Yeah, they was bribing others to come up against you to make you give up. But whoever you are, you was too sharp. You know, they was doing like this is what they was doing in secrecy. They was bribing others to come up against you. But whoever you are, you are too sharp. You have the spirit of discernment. And things failed. Whatever it is that they was trying to do failed. Things didn't go as planned because you have the spirit of discernment. Yeah, spirit said is get ready to file major lawsuits on these people. Whoever this uncle, this auntie is, or whoever, get ready to file major lawsuits specifically on the wife. I do feel like this wife is going to end up being scapegoated. Yeah, something about a mother is trying to be strong or trying to control you. Yeah, they got to release something, y'all. They got to let go of something. They lost something. Some type of new opportunity, some type of major money, y'all. And whoever this mother is, they connected to these Eastern stars, man. And they was trying to cause you some type of like despair when it came to something, or they could be in despair pertaining to something that happened inside of this courtroom. Oh, wow, y'all. Somebody named Tommy could be involved with this. Your name could be Tommy. Okay. Somebody named Lonnie your name could be Lonnie. Larry could be involved with this. Your name could be Larry. Joshua, your name could be Joshua. Yeah, I do feel like these people want you to give up. They want you to give up something. They want you to feel overwhelmed. They want you to feel defeated. Something could have happened in June as well pertaining to this situation, y'all. Yep. Go ahead and just separate these, y'all. But yeah. This that type of time, y'all. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know about this? Yeah, somebody could have been born in February. This uncle could have been born in February. You could be born in February. Somebody wants you to give up, man. Okay. Somebody could be feeling overwhelmed, man. Yeah, but this person is very manipulative, man. And they suffering the consequences for whatever it is that they did. They could be connected to these Eastern stars, but it's a lot of gossiping about something that they did in February. Okay. Some type of crossroads working that they did, and as well as them like selling their souls, y'all. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know about this here? Yeah, they were attacking your solar plexus as well to cause you to lose out on opportunities. This couple was. Yeah, they could have had a dial on you as well. Yep, they could have did spell work, and they could have been using this dial to attack your solar plexus. Okay. Yep. Somebody could have multiple dials of you. With the Eight of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, you're being protected though, man, whoever you are, from these people. Archangel Michael would protect you from these people that's being bribed to work up against you to cause you some type of ending. Yep. You're being protected. Something could have happened on Tuesday with these Eastern stars, or this. I feel like whoever this reader is, she could be connected to some type of like Eastern stars, okay? And it's something that she did on Tuesday pertaining to some type of like moon magic to try to control you. Something that she did, okay? Yeah, Spirit is saying they wanted you to give up, but you cannot break what cannot be broken. Whoever you are, you cannot be broken. You ain't meant to. Yeah, it's a cult leader that's very jealous of you. Yep. And they paid somebody to do something on Tuesday. To call some, they paid somebody to do some spell work that could have backfired on them on a Tuesday. This person could be connected to this mother. This mother could very well be a cult. Yeah. This is dealing with some type of like insurance fraud setup, y'all. And they're trying to cause you some type of like major despair about this insurance fraud setup. Yep. There's a lot of gossip going on about this. Specifically a husband, whoever the husband is. Yep, they was doing magic duty. This is about insurance fraud setup. Somebody out this little group could be sleeping with friends and family too, okay? And I feel like you know this because whoever you are, you have a spirit of discernment. Yeah. They going through some type of like hardship as well. Yeah, they going through some type of like hardship. Whoever these people are, they're afraid to go to sleep. Or they wanted you to be afraid to go to sleep. It's a mother that could be afraid to go to sleep. It's a mother that could be afraid to go to sleep, man. I'm telling you, man. This person could be isolated right now. They could be going through some type of hardship. Somebody's afraid to go to sleep. They wanted you to be afraid to go to sleep. They could be afraid of you. Yeah, Spirit said this is the worst mistake that they ever made. Trying to cause you hardship, put you in poverty, do spell work on you, whoever this wife is. This is the worst mistake that you ever made. This wife could be somebody that sleeps with anybody that like him. Yeah, being dishonest, trying to cause mental blocks when it came to you, causing chaos in your life, you know. Working with a jealous ass cult leader. Talk to me. Yeah, they fumbled the ball. Because Spirit is saying you cannot break this wife, whoever this is, they fumbled the ball. Spirit is saying you cannot break whatever, whoever can't be broken. Now they worried. They know they fumbled the ball. You cannot break what cannot be broken. Whoever you are not meant to be broken. That's period. Yeah, somebody was collecting information for ops as well to put you in isolation or to cause you some type of like poverty. Whoever this is. This could be, who is this? This uncle or this brother was collecting information for ops. Imagine that. They all sitting around huddled up collecting information for ops to figure out how it is that they could cause you some type of like financial despair so that they could do moon magic. This is being done in secrecy. Love don't love nobody. Collective. Yeah, this is the worst mistake they ever made, y'all. They did this on Saturday too and trying to stop you from finding out. Yep, they fumbled the ball, y'all. It's a lot of gossip going on behind the scenes about this uncle and auntie who actually forged some type of documents. Like I said, y'all need to go back down my catalog. Look at the videos, y'all. You're going to see this auntie and uncle pop out a lot. Somebody left you a house. They could be living in the house. The house belongs to you. If I'm not mistaken, I did a couple reasons. I do believe that they lost this house, but that ain't stopping them from trying to regain it by attacking you, all right? But look, if I said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor. Hit that like button. And if you can, do not hesitate to donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel. And you can do so by leaving super stickers, all right? If you're interested in the reading, the website will be up soon. And you'll be able to book a reading with me via the website, amongst other things, okay? And if you're interested in the reading, like I said, get down there. I say the website will be up soon. I apologize, y'all. That's a habit. And you see, the website has been open for some time now, and I'm still saying it. Go down to the description box, hit the link, and the website is open. You could book with me, y'all, or you could just book a consultation. The consultations are $25. You could talk to me for about 35, 40 minutes. If you got something going on, I can give you guidance or whatever the case may be, but reach out, all right? And with that being said, I want to thank my spiritual team for always coming through, for giving clear and accurate information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis. And I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do so. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.